Do you know what? I bet them lot, the authenticators at eBay, they're loving it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. My name is Amar, and on this channel we review a variety of sneakers, and those sneakers are mostly of my favourite pairs, and those mostly being of Nike branding. Right guys, so I know I've been missing for like a while now. It's been like over 2 weeks or whatnot. Now I know you like to see him as I get him because that's the whole point, but I do apologise. And for this particular shoot I threw everything away. I've got the kids downstairs and I said to them going upstairs to make this video. So I do appreciate if you have stuck around, and I do hope to bring out more content in the next sort of couple of days. I have been super busy. I did try to throw out this series of Rewind. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying to, the shoes are still stacking up, but I'm falling behind on all these videos. So I do appreciate if you've stuck around, and I am still trying to pump out these videos. Like I said, the shoes are stacking up. It doesn't make sense because I know you like to see them as I get them. That's the whole point of it. But I do also have a social life, and I do also have a family life, and some of these things do tend to get in the way. But enough with all that, let's just continue on this video. I will start off with a short introduction. So if you are new along here, please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please make sure to smash that notification bell and stay up to date with any of my videos. And with all that out of the way, let's just continue on this video by looking at the actual box and packaging. I will start off by saying we are looking at the SB Dunk. So we are in that sort of new era of sort of box style. So we have this sort of cream beige looking box. So that is your box. It does have that sheen to it. You also have that light grey Nike SB branding in the center of your box. You also have some branding at the side of the box. And if I just go ahead and read off this box label for you guys, and the box label reads Nike SB Dunk Low OG, and it's a QS, which is a quick strike, and the OG means it is based on a original design. We'll look into that further, and I will talk a little bit about that in this video. So the box label again is, so it's a Nike SB Dunk Low OG QS, and the colorway is black multi-color. That is your box label. Right guys, so the moment of truth, let's go ahead and peel back this lid. That is your that's your eBay card. Now I did get this off eBay, so I will go into a little bit of detail as I'm doing this video. That's about it really. That's your eBay authentication card. And you have this tissue paper. This is this sort of like white tissue paper. You do have some Nike and SB branding. It is quite faint. I don't know if you're getting that. If I just put that up for you there, I don't know if you're getting that, but that's your tissue paper. Right guys, so better late than never. Here is your first look on this channel, the Nike SB Dunk OG QS in collaboration with Supreme and Rammellzee. Right guys, so in this video I will try to cover certain aspects of the sneaker. So we'll talk about materials, we'll talk about sizing, and we'll talk about availability. And I'll give you a little bit of a story in my experience when I was actually picking these up. But I am super gassed that I do have these in hand. It was something that I was after, I didn't get. I wasn't successful and I took an L on the Supreme app. Now they were very limited because it was a collab with Supreme, so I think it just went out to Supreme. Just a little bit of a story about the whole situation that I faced when I was trying to get these. But other than that, let's just go ahead and look at the materials. So what I'll do, I'll start from the top and I'll work my way down. So looking at your toe box, we are looking at your front end of your sneaker. So not your toe box, sorry, your mudguard. If you're looking at your mudguard, we have this suede panel on your mudguard. You also have that suede material on your lacing panels, and that is also on your swoosh. Really nice, really nice premium suede in my opinion. Now I'm not just saying that, I have had a lot of suede silhouettes in the past, and I am really confident to say this is more of a premium suede, definitely more of a premium suede in my opinion. Beautiful materials. And then your toe box and your side panel and your heel counter are all in this canvas material. Looks really nice, really neat, really colourful. Now, it was collaboration with Rammellzee. Now, I do believe he has passed away in recent times, being a graffiti artist in the USA. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail and act like I know. It's just something I just picked up. So, paying respects to his family on his loss. If we just go ahead and look at your laces, you have nice, clean SB style laces. And then your tongue, you have that standard SB style tongue. And it is very padded as usual. So that's your tongue. Your tongue is in the black canvas material with your Nike and SB branding in that black text. Also the label on the back of the tongue. And then you also have this lace buckle, which is in gold, with your Supreme branding on your lace buckle. And you also have this hand tag, which reads world famous. Very nice in my opinion. So that's your upper on your materials. And then if we're just looking at your midsole, you have a nice black rubber midsole. Now, I do really appreciate that they've gone with this black sort of rubber midsole. I love, you know, there's not many SBs sort of in this era where we have sort of like a black midsole. Most of them are white or of a sale colorway, so or just all gum. So I do really like those vibes on that black midsole. Looks really nice in my opinion. And if we're going to the back of the sneaker, we're looking at your heel tab. You have a black suede heel tab and your Nike branding in that black text. There are also a set of laces. I do think the OG factory laces are the best option for my preferred style up, but the white ones are definitely as clean. So that's your white laces. You do also have some Supreme branding on your lacing tips, and that's on both sneakers. Nice little detail there. And guys, I would like to show you the insole, so I will give it a go and checking it out. That's your stuffed tissue paper. Whew, got it. Right, so guys, I don't tend to take them out, or I tend to struggle, but that's your insole. Looks really nice. It's in that red colour with your Supreme and Nike SB branding. And on the back of your insole, you have that AirPod unit. And there is also some text on the footbed of your insole, and that reads 2003 Rammellzee Estate. So pretty clean in my opinion. If we're just moving along and we are looking at your outsole, now you have a nice gum rubber outsole. I did briefly sort of mention in the beginning of the video, I don't know if you caught that, but these are actually an OG. Now, an OG, from what I know, you know, pretty much is based on a very old design. Now, I do have the Nike SB Benji. They was also based on an OG. From what I know, your OGs tend to have more of a higher mudguard along here. I do believe that's one thing on the OG. And also the other thing is you do not have your pylon foam unit within the center of your insole. Now, the pylon foam unit was made to help durability, so that is something that these don't come with. So they have based these on a total OG structure. Another reason why I know they differ from today's SBs to the OGs, which these are labeled as, also don't have your heel pods in within the inner of your sneaker. So that is something also. So they're basically it really. So you're talking a higher mudguard and no heel pods, and then also no pylon foam unit. Right guys, so if we just push along and talk about sizing. Now, I'll be very honest with you, I have not tried these on, but in my opinion, I tend to go true to size when it comes to SBs. True to size works well for me. They don't have those heel pods in your heel counter, so I do believe that might be a bit more roomy. That is one thing to actually point out or to take note of. True to size works for me, it should work for you, unless you've got wider feet. Don't get me wrong, there's no harm in going a half a size up, and it can be the case when it comes to SB dunks. I'm in a few cut groups and a few groups, so a lot of that discussion sort of gets thrown into that sort of category. People do tend to go up half a size. It is something people do, so it is also something to consider. But when it comes to your Nike SB Dunks, for me, I just go true to size. Right guys, so if I just push along and I just briefly go into availability. Now, to be honest, I was left in the dark. I literally found out the day they come out. Literally 5 minutes popped up, he says, oh, we're getting the Supremes, and I was like, oh, you having a laugh? I was like, wow. So I just quickly jumped on and I tried to get it. I wasn't successful. I did manage to cart once or twice. I got the highs in the cart, I got the lows in, and then I tried to go into the next screen and it just kicked me out. I took an L. I do believe they dropped sort of around the same time in the US also. There was also the Dover Street Market in Singapore, which actually dropped months earlier, which I don't know how or why. But other than that, it's something that you might struggle getting hold of, like for retail, because they did go out, like I said, on the Supreme website and also at Supreme retailers. That's the only drops that we've had, to be honest. Nike's not brought nothing out on their website, and I do believe that it's something they probably won't be bringing out because it was a Supreme exclusive. If you are looking for this pair, I do believe they are sort of reselling for around sort of like 250 up to 400 pounds depending on your size. Now, I did actually buy these off eBay and I did end up paying like twice the amount. It is what it is. I did want them and I got them at the end of the day. You can go on to other platforms like eBay, StockX, Laced, Goat, or any of those sort of platforms if you are looking to get this pair, and I do believe you'll be looking sort of between £300 up to £400 depending on sizing, and it could be even a little bit more. In my opinion, I do recommend getting these as soon as possible because around the winter period, I do believe in the next couple of months these will shoot up in price, so do consider that. I tend to, if it's something that I really want and I know it probably will go up in the future, I don't tend to waste time because I know at some point if I leave it too late the price tends to bump up. That is something to actually consider also. As I mentioned, because I bought these from eBay, you do have that eBay authentication tag. Right guys, so I do believe I covered most of what I said I would cover in this video. I do appreciate if you've stuck around. I do appreciate your support, and if you're new along here, please make sure to like, share, comment and subscribe. Please make sure to smash that notification bell and stay up to date with any of my videos. I know I'm slacking. I've got a ton of shoes. Now, I know you like to see them as I get them because that's the whole point, but I do apologise. And for this particular shoe, I threw everything away. I've got the kids downstairs and I said to them, going upstairs to make this video. So I do appreciate if you have stuck around, and I do hope to bring out more content in the next sort of couple of days. And I also need to work on this rewind series. So I do appreciate if you have stuck around again. And with all that out of the way, I hope to catch you in the next one.